Let's take a look at a self-paced course. Here, we can see the multi-tiered systems of supports, the overview. Most of our courses follow a similar shell. Here in the top, you can see a Learning How to Navigate the Platform video. We highly recommend you don't skip it because it has some tips and tricks that prevent you from getting lost in the course or having trouble figuring out how to navigate back to the home page. In the beginning of every course, there'll be the Intro to Bridge RI. We often add a video element to add a little bit of personal touch to our courses, even though they're self-paced. Every course has the basic information of what our objectives are, the number of PLUs, which is roughly how long it'll take to complete the course, and those that develop the course are listed. Here we follow the breadcrumb to return to where we were in the course previously. We also often implement executive functioning supports, such as a note-taking template. Here you can see that we're encouraging active professional development in using the notes as you take the course, and these notes can be referred back to later at a date and time or used during common planning time to discuss what you saw in the course and engage further with your collaborative partners. And this particular course also has ideas for application. We had said previously, and it's still true, that our self-paced courses are usually more informational and exploratory. They're often an overview before a facilitated set of courses or courses where we're going to be more implementation oriented. But we do try to always give some elements of application when possible. So here you can see many of our courses start with a pre-test and a post at the end. Here we have a self-assessment. Every section is sort of a theme or an objective. What is MTSS in Rhode Island? Each section starts with a short audio explaining the objectives of this portion and what types of activities will exist and how long roughly that section should take. You can see accessibility features. One of the reasons we use the Moodle platform is because it has such great accessibility features, and we are committed to universal design so that anyone can access. Here is an example of how we strive to have more interactive nature. We're going to go through, hey, you saw in a video previously about MTSS, remember her? She knows that she wants MTSS, but what is that exactly? Here are some misconceptions out in the field, and now we're going to go into a video showing how those misconceptions are or are not true. Our videos strive to be no more than 1 to 3 minutes whenever possible because we understand that people don't have time. Checks for understanding will demonstrate whether we understood what we read and move us back to the same part of the course. You can see there's engagement. Each course was carefully designed by us, people who have been in the field and working with schools for a long time. So you can see here is our school feedback on the most common misconceptions about what is MTSS. Oh, people think it's only interventions. They think it's only student by student problem solving, like we RTI'd a kid, right? That's the most common misconception cited. 64 people responded that is true in their world, and that's 79% of respondents that said that's the most common misconception in Rhode Island. So you can see that our courses they have engagement elements. Following that common misconception is a forum where now we're sharing our thoughts about why those misconceptions exist. And what's wonderful on the end of us as the TA providers is we're learning as we're engaging with people on these forums, we're learning more about the reality of this work out in the field. So we complete all the way through. We go through MTSS, what is it, the components. We go into creating a problem-solving culture, into leadership for MTSS, where we've got some voices from the field, and then finally the wrap-up. And you have to have completed all of these activities before it unlocks the course evaluation, which again, it's critically important to us that we get your feedback, and we want to see how we can improve our courses. You can see here that quite a lot, 75% of respondents, 41, said that this course increased their understanding quite a lot. The other 25% said somewhat. And then here is some of the most influential feedback that we will use in making the 2.0 of certain courses, right? Is this more anecdotal feedback of what features really advance learning and which features maybe people thought were not as user-friendly as possible. So we intend to use this data to continually improve. We intend to partner with schools, districts, and leaders to create more courses, and I know we'll just continue to get better.